Well, hello and good. How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to a progressive survival in Space Engineers, and welcome back to the new Galaxy Gamers channel. Welcome to all our new subscribers, and welcome back to all of our current subscribers as well. I hope everybody's having a great week, and I hope you're all ready to have some fun and play a little bit and see where we come up with today. There are no major updates today, just as always, I don't have to say the disclaimer in my videos anymore, but as always, the disclaimer will be in the description of the video. So please be sure to look for that for insight as to who my opinions represent the opinions of. Anyway, a quick apology. If you watched the Medieval Engineers video on Monday, I do apologize for the abrupt ending to that video. It was not intended, it's not what I like to do. There was a technical problem that had to be resolved, and in order to ensure that I was able to save the video so we didn't lose any progress in that series, I chose to abruptly end the video the way I did. Even though I don't like doing it that way. I always like to make sure that everybody knows that I like to be friendly with everybody as far as my videos and whatnot. So if you did see that and you were concerned, I do apologize. That normally will not happen. The technical issues have been resolved, and we are back on normal schedule. All right, as an unknown signal is coming down. Oh, that's actually dropped pretty quick. That dropped pretty fast. Okay. So, a couple of things. As we left last week, we almost had our new welding ship built. There are a couple of things we still have to do yet, which is the power system to make sure it's powered. And I noticed that I forgot to fully weld up the antenna. We'll take care of that. That's an easy fix. But as I was looking over what we needed to do, I discovered something else. I don't know if this is going to hold up with just these thrusters on the bottom. I'm not really sure. That that's going to hold up too well. So we'll have to wait and see. If it doesn't, I do have an idea how we can fix it. But I'm not too sure that it will. So I guess we'll find out. In space, this would be fine. This would work pretty well in space, so I'm not too worried. It's just in an atmosphere, I'm not so sure that it will hold up. But I guess we'll find out. And I didn't really want it to be all that bulky or blocky or whatever. So that's something we gotta fix too. Let me just grab those components, radio components, and fix that antenna before I forget. Yes, we all know that I'm gonna forget. Okay, there we go. Now we need to start figuring out power. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out some steel plate because we're going to need that. Now let's see if we can't work this out in a way that actually works. You know, I almost feel like I need to, well, Well, you know what? Let me go grab some interior plate too, actually. Okay. I think I have a way to solve this. Solve the power problem, anyway. Go small conveyor. Gotta let everything res. Or render, rather. Alright, let's put another one here. Let's put a small reactor like so. And I'm gonna toss another one right here. Like that, and we'll say battery. We're gonna have to use the small batteries, guys, because I kind of screwed up and did not make this in the correct order, but that is okay. That should be okay. Oh, and as usual, I forgot that. See, I told you guys I'd forget something. Let me go grab some. Let's grab some power cells. I don't remember how many a small battery takes. Only takes 2, okay. Cool. Power cells are in place. I love it when a plan comes together. Knew that was going to need instruction component. I know I'm gonna need that. That. Oh, actually, I still need. Now, the question is, do I have any reactor? Okay. Okay. This reactor back. Okay, we need metal grid and large steel tube for the reactors. Alright, we know we got power.
Ship fuel low.
Yeah, I know my ship feels low.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
Okay, let's grab the metal grids and the components. Okay, so we need large steel tube. And we need metal grid. Question is, do I have metal grid? Oh yeah, I've got plenty of that. You only need 50 metal grid. Alright, we got large steel tube. Okay. Alright, so there's that. We just now need to let the hydrogen, or the generators on there, take care of the ice. Oopsie. Let's run over here real quick, like. Throw that in here. Recharge. Okay, so now we just gotta let that. Oh yeah, I need uranium. Ah, wrong place. Alright, let me do this. Alright, so it's not reactor right there. Okay, so now we know it's got plenty of power. So the generators will now start doing their thing. The ice generators, or the moisture vaporizers, rather. Let's see how we're doing for ice. So one of these is on. I think. No? Huh. Or is it that it's just loading them with ice, maybe? It may be that the okay, it's filling the tanks, that's why. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to do. But if this works, we've got a hydrogen welder. I don't know about this right here. We'll have to wait and see. Worst case scenario, I can maybe add another connector here and put a couple of bigger thrusters on there with another tank, a couple of tanks for it. So I guess I'm not all that worried. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out, how this pans out. But worst comes to worst, I'm not all that worried. It should be something we can fix relatively easy. So we'll have to wait. We'll just wait and see what it does. Yeah, worst comes to worst, we'll figure it out. I'm not all that worried, really. Okay, so we can't really do anything right now. We've got to let that fill, and that's going to take some time. So let's check on our welding over here. That we are so eagerly awaiting. Or anxiously, I should say. So as you can see, we've made some progress. Some progress. Slowly. So we're doing pretty good here, I think. It's not going as quick as I'd like it to, but we're doing pretty well. It is going to take time, like I told you before. When we started the drilling, I told you it was going to take time, but at least we won't have to worry about iron, nickel, silicon, uranium. We won't have to worry about our resources because we'll build those up over time. Sorry about that. And we got daylight coming our way. We probably could... let's grab some steel plate, actually. We'll expand our basal... We'll expand this in more. As well, we're right here. No, I don't want light armor. Oh, that's right. I was building the... Yeah, that's right. Okay. We'll do 1, 2... Yeah, I can. Cool. We'll just set this up so that it can expand. I do the... Let me do this part first. And I'll leave that so that we can actually get down there. And so that I don't accidentally fall in. That didn't sound right. But yeah, I think you know what I meant. I don't want to fall down in our little... conveyor tunnel accidentally. Oops. So what do you guys think about the new DLC that dropped? It's not in our in here yet. It will be. Probably because it dropped at a point where I was already getting ready to record this week's episode. It's not here for this week, but it will be, or should be, next week. But I saw the blocks for it. It looks really cool. I can't wait to play with it. Play with the new blocks. I do have to say that Keen always tends to impress me with the blocks they're coming up with. There are things that, well, it's true, there are things I wish they would do that they really should do. I can honestly say that I don't think I've been unimpressed with the development of space engineers yet. You know, and there's always things, and this is important for software developers and for people to understand. You're never, you know, software developers are never going to completely agree on everything. It's just not going to happen. To think that we would agree on everything all the time, or to agree on how something is implemented, the method, the means to do that all the time. If you think that we're going to always agree, you got a better chance of, you know, politicians agreeing on a government budget, because, you know, well, not necessarily. I mean, in some cases, yes, you know, it's more likely politicians will come up with a bipartisan agreement on things as opposed to software developers, where in other cases, software developers will have more of a chance of agreeing. But, you know, to think that we would always agree on everything completely, you'd be wrong. That'll never happen. You know, we tend to agree on a lot of things. It just, you know, you just won't get us agreeing on everything. It's, you know, at least being implemented in the same way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But, yeah, I don't think there's any... I could be wrong. There might have been a time. I don't think so, though, because... You know, Keen does... I will admit, Keen Software House does a good job with space engineers. And you can see the passion there. That's one reason why I enjoy playing it. I like to see developers show their passion. The passion for their game. And for what they're developing. Wow, that brought us down fast, didn't it? There are things that software developers could do better. There are things, even Keen Software House, I'm sure, would tell you they could do better. There are always going to be. That being said, you know, Keen has done an outstanding job from what I can tell with the DLC. I look forward to bringing it into I look forward to bringing the series, the new DLC, into the series here, if it'll work. And we'll get this all welded up. You know, so I do look forward to it being here in the series and seeing where it goes. Okay, that is going to take a while. Start moving some of this over. Start moving some of that metal grit over because we're going to need it. No way around that. So yeah, I do look forward to bringing those blocks in, and those blocks, from what the blocks that I saw being previewed by other YouTubers and whatnot, and others who play space engineers and record videos, they look really great. I gotta admit, the blocks look really good. I'm pretty sure we're gonna enjoy using them. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. I should really just put a connector on the darn thing. So anyway, there is that. So I would be curious to see what your thoughts are about the new DLC. And see what you all think. And we'll see how it all goes, yeah? You know, all this running around I'm doing right now. Can you imagine having to do this in real life, in the real world, if you were to go to another planet? This is what it would be like. I was thinking about it the other night. We have 3D print. There are 3D printers now out there that, and there's even some that are now 3D printing homes for people. And I will not be surprised if we, you know, when we go and colonize Mars and the moon and whatnot, if they use 3D printers to actually build the colony buildings. I think that'll be pretty cool. But I think it is inevitable. You know, we are going to end up probably on the moon and on Mars, and who knows where else. And that's all the metal grid. I think I'll leave the small steel tube here. I don't think it's complaining for that yet. Let's queue up. We know it's good. We know it needs steel plates, so what's this? Ooh. These are new. I didn't see those before. And you can already see some of the stuff from the update. The free part of the update's already here. Like they've organized the ammunition, the weapons, the character weapons, character tools, hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen bottle, your parachutes, data pads, arc fuel. Okay. Components here, small blocks. Large blocks. And there's the new round beacon, so that's here. So some of the blocks are here. It's just the stuff in the paid part of the DLC that I don't have yet. That we don't have here in the game yet, and that's okay. But the free blocks are, and I do like this med bay. That's a desk corner, but the med bay kind of looks like this too. The new one, and I think that's actually good. Well, that's interesting. It's like some new conveyor tubes. I'm not sure if that was part of the DLC or not. But yeah, I mean, they've got some new blocks. It's going to be fun to watch, fun to play with. Start bringing some of this over. Oh, I still got. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I think it's going to be fun to play with those blocks, and so I'll be curious to see what you guys think about the new DLC and whatnot. You know what? That's gonna. There we go. All right. Well, while we're waiting on that, let's see. How are we doing? Okay, so it's still charging. So we just need to let it charge. That'll take time. So frustrating. My mouse pad keeps moving. There we go. We'll drop another back in here. I can turn the lights off for now. I even thought that that block with the inset fish tank was with the inset fish tank or aquarium, for those who can't understand me, was pretty cool too. So it kind of tells you that water is coming to Space Engineers at some point. I think it's just really going to be a matter of when, not if. We knew that they were working on V-Rage 3, but I think that this inset block that is an aquarium with a bunch of fish in it was meant to be decorative, but it's at the same time it was meant to send the signal that yes, water is. I think it was meant also as a signal to say yes, water is coming to Space Engineers. It's not a question of if, it's just a matter of when. So, and when I had heard that they were working on V-Rage 3, I kind of suspected that this was that we were getting to that point where they'd heard enough about people wanting the water in the base game, and so I think that's what's going on. Which I think it'll be cool. I think it'll improve the game more. You know, I'm tempted to put up some lights here, guys. Yeah, actually, it might not be a bad idea now that I think about it. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Let's see. Let's see, what light shall we use? I think we shall use this one and go this. Actually, I could, now that I think about it, there is a skin we can use. But we'll put these in here because that'll help signify where the conveyor system is. Oops. By the way, for those of you who are interested in tutorials for medieval engineers, Matt Gavin has indicated that he is going to be doing a tutorial series on medieval engineers. So when he, Mac, if you watch this video, if you let me know when that tutorial series is ready, I'll gladly put a link to it on my channel, in our community page here, and I'll gladly link to it on the new Galaxy Gamers website when it comes up. Oh yeah, and by the way, speaking of our website, yeah, so I'm working on that slowly. It's actually coinciding with my normal daytime job, and yeah, you guys are gonna have some really cool things that I'm working on for you and for everybody on our channel, for all our community members. You all are awesome, and I want to make sure that you have the best things possible from the new Galaxy Gamers channel. So yeah, it's going to be a bunch of things you guys are going to be able to do on the website, like communicate with each other and you know, submit requests for reviews of games, submit ideas for things we're doing as far as a series, things like that. You'll be able to watch the videos on the channel, all kinds of really cool things. You'll be able to watch the videos on the website, things of that nature. So I'm kind of hoping to be able to announce the completion of that site soon. As I said, as I'm working on the stuff, the frameworks for other websites and whatnot that I'm working on for my job, I'm adding to the channel website framework as well, and so you guys are going to have some of that stuff. Not everything's going to be the same. So yeah, I can't wait to let you guys know when that's going to be ready, but I want to keep that as a surprise for now. It's not ready yet. Not just yet. But soon. Okay. I think this will actually help us figuring out where our conveyor network is.
Energy low.
Oh, here's an idea. Keen, with these for Keen's software house, if they could take these lights right here and just actually make them just like a very thin, flat block and replace these with that, it would be nice, because then you don't have this like popping up thing looking, making it look like you're driving over something that's a little higher and bouncier. Recharge while we're at it. So if they could do that, it'd be cool. Maybe they haven't. I just haven't seen it yet. I know there are those neon strips, which, maybe I could use those, actually. Now that I think about it. I'll have to look into that. Maybe they're already here. I don't know. I know there's the neon strips that I can use. I'll have to look and see. But for now, these will work. Okay, got this in place. There we go. Whew, okay. That's a little tedious. Okay. Drop that in there. All right, so that's now set. Oh. We are getting there with the drilling. Slowly. That's okay. I also saw in the release notes and some videos of the on the update, by the way, that that Keen has adjusted the collision for wheel suspension, so that now you can build blocks closer to the wheel, which I think is a good idea. I think is good because that'll make the vehicle look a little better. In my opinion. Okay, it didn't dump steel plate there. So I think that's, you know, I think that's a good thing. And I kind of hope they continue with, you know, working on improving and refining things like that. They also have done some performance updates, supposedly. And the only reason why I'm saying supposedly, just, you know, so that people don't get upset with me, is I know you all will. Oh yeah, it's is basically because, you know, you can say that you've done something and have it not work. I guess that's the answer I was looking for. But that's okay, you know? There's no reason to doubt them. They're saying they did. And I do believe, you know, I actually do believe them when they say they did. So, we'll have to wait and see, you know, how it all works. If these performance improvements work, then great. It also sounds like from the video I saw, some of the videos I saw from Zoklu, or I could be butchering his name, and if I am, I apologize. Some of the information I heard or saw from him would tend to suggest anyway that they are considering, or they would like to, at least at the very minimum, do some more adjustment and refining of both the single player mode, and it kind of sounds like even for multiplayer and dedicated servers. So I think we can look for another update coming for those at some point down the road. And that's kind of cool, actually. Some of this so that we can prevent things from filling up that shouldn't be. I'm not really sure why this is. Nice. I don't know why I'm flying around when I can just do this. Oh, I'm full, that's why. I think what I shall do what I will do, my friends, is I will put that iron in there. Oh, okay. I probably got to queue up more steel plate, actually. Okay, there we go. Alright, so our welding ship should have plenty of power for a while. Actually, let's... There's hydrogen bottle. Oh. Alright, that should have plenty of power for a while. Get some more steel plate going too. Okay. That should start that process going. By the way, Keen, if you could make it so that you can actually enter a number manually for how much of a component you'd like produced in the assemblers, that would be nice. Just like you can, you know, when taking stuff out of your inventory and whatnot. Or just like when you're, you know, you want to set a number setting manually in your through your control panel. That would be nice. All right. That should actually now charge it properly. And load the hydrogen into the tanks. We're gonna find we're out of iron. Oh? Not yet. Okay. Okay, well, there's that. Well, today, I know it seems like a boring episode, ladies and gentlemen, and I do apologize for that. But, you know, sometimes episodes we're going to have to do some maintenance. You know, and some monotonous work that seems boring. I mean, after all, we are trying to live this like we would if we were doing this for real in the real world. So, these are things we'd have to be doing, believe it or not. So, alright, let me make sure nothing got pushed over here. Shouldn't. And I got an unknown signal coming down, too far away. I don't feel like going after it. But, you know, I really wish that Keen would actually update those unknown signals to give us more than just the silly old skins for the welders, the grinders, the hand drills, and the helmets, and the boots, and the suits. You know, those same old, you know, pretty much everybody's got that all loaded up in their Steam workshop anyway, and in their Steam profile anyway. It's time to add more to what you can get when you press that button on the unknown, guys. I hate to tell you that, King, but you know, you guys really didn't think that through very carefully, I don't think. If there is a criticism of Keen that I would have is there are some things that I feel like they have good ideas on. But, you know, there are some things they could probably have thought things through a little bit more carefully. And that, what I just said, is basically one of those things I think they could think about a little bit more. And maybe revisit that a little bit. But that's just my opinion. And I'm not saying get rid of all those skins that they've got in there now that they offer through that when you press that button on the unknown signal. I'm just saying simply add more to it add more new things to it, so that, you know, you got a better chance of getting something that maybe somebody else doesn't have. Because I guarantee you, everybody that plays Space Engineers by now, Keen, has all those skins you get from the unknown signals now. I guarantee you that. And what's the sense of trying to sell it, you know, have a saturated marketplace? Because, you know, the reality is everybody's got those skins now, and so they're not going to be all that valuable anymore. You know, maybe if you kind of have like a rare item in there, that might be cool. Anyway, that's just my opinion, my rant, you know. You guys know me well enough now to know that I'm going to put my 2 cents in when I can. Why wouldn't I, right? Whoop, I better grab some more iron. But I am, you know, from what I can see in the videos that I have seen for the new update, I am actually excited. And I can't wait to be playing with all these new blocks and whatnot. So... Okay. So, you know, this kind of thing right here would be more like maintenance or maybe housekeeping. I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it, really. But I am glad to see that we are drilling into, getting ready to drill into the, make the entrance, the actual entrance into the side of the mountain, into our new mountain base. I know you're all excited about that, just like I am. Have we made it? Started that cut yet? We have. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we've actually started to make that cut, so that means soon. Really wish that would stop happening. So that means that this drill is... Yeah. Getting there. Getting there. We are getting there. So hopefully the next episode will have actually cut into the, actually officially made the full cut into the initial cut into the actual side of the mountain, which is really cool. I can't wait for that. We'll be able to start framing that doorway soon. Probably next couple of episodes, maybe. And I think I know the door we can use. Maybe. Maybe I do. I have a pretty good idea, though. I guarantee you guys that. I have a pretty good idea of what door we're going to use for that. Actually, I'll show you. Door. me see. Where is it? Warfare hangar. Where is it? Let me see. How could it be? Really? Okay, Keen, so Keen, just so you guys know, and maybe I'm missing something here too, I don't know. This looks more like a square block than an actual blast door. Okay? This is not a blast door. It's a square block trying to play a game as a blast door. That ain't cool. Because the door I kind of want, well, I guess I could use. That's still the 3, right? Yeah, that's still the 3. Oh. Well, that actually looks like, yeah, that is 3. Or is it? No, that's 4. Put that in the... No? One? No, that's 3. So what I'd have to do is like say here for sake. I'll have to. It's not the door I'd like to use, but um, I think I can make it work. So the base of the door will be down 1 block. So we're gonna have to come up with like 5 blocks. So that's basically gonna be how that's gonna work, and that's okay actually. We are getting there, my friends. We are getting there. Okay. We're getting there. Let's go throw some more of this steel plate in. So I do have ideas for that door. You know, there's ways we can make it look good. But yes, folks, we are getting close to the point where we're going to start building the inside of the mountain base part. And I'm excited. It's going to take time. You know, it's going to take quite a few episodes for us to get a full base underground and everything. But I have ideas, I have plans for us, for the base, and for this colony station. And I definitely would like to hear what you guys think as well. Working together, we can come up with all kinds of cool stuff for this. Go and I will throw these in. Yeah, we're at iron. What do you know? There, I'll have it queuing up some more plates for us. Now, probably what I'll do is off camera, I won't touch anything, but what I'll do is I'll leave the game running so that the drill can continue, so that we can get more drilled out. for the next episode. So that you can count on me doing that. But I won't like make any changes to anything or whatever. The only thing I will do when I need to is transfer the ingots from the extractors over to the cargo container. So that way, you know, the drill can keep working efficiently. So that'll be what I will do there. And of course, maybe making sure we have components and whatnot. That probably would be a good idea. But that, I think, will be what we'll do. And then the next episode, if everything goes right, we should be able to go ahead and start talking about how we want to design the entrance to the inside part of the base. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, we will we'll go ahead and we'll call it there. So if you enjoyed today's video and you're enjoying the series, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next videos are available. Tell your friends and family, pass on the links to them, to the playlist, to the videos and the channel and whatnot. That always helps the channel, of course. And have a safe and happy weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Happy gaming!